Any time is as good as any to tell my story. I guess there's many layers, right? And do we have the energy to do it? Um, what I was shown um, about the math inside of our spelling. Now, it's math. It's not spoken word and it's not written word like we know it. It's just um, a reduction of wording that just simplifies as math can. You know, you kind of reduce and reduce, but it's really, yeah, it's reducing to get to something. And there is a lot going on with how that it channels through. The main thing to look into is like, what is the use? Is that it keeps perception aligned to universal law and how human organism is to live. You know how, what they're involved with anyway, and it's just a good it's just a good um, way to be to harmonize with it, which is laws, like I said, universal law. And yes, we have a creator. There's something very strange happening on this planet. I made a video about, you know, just talking about kicking around what is it that is masterminding a complete kind of reset and influencing the population, to be what it is today. Which I was shown something terrible. What needs to happen and what will happen? Like I said, it's like in the last video. I guess I can print it up here. Who knows what the point of this video is? I think it's really just before our minds turn off completely, we need to log some stuff down and somehow get it on. You know, I know that like if somebody gets this computer, they can look into it and see. But what good is that if people are really programmed to something else? Basically, bottom line, it's just I was talking about programmed, how we're just being programmed or deprogrammed, and that's what we are. We're highly programmable, and we should know that in order to keep programming ourselves, keeping ourselves in line to a program. What is it? Well, going back into reality, but there's truth in reality. Reality is something that you can't touch, taste, smell, or feel, but it's holding all the truth ever um, in front of you, really. You know, you don't have to get so bent on trying to think of the truths that it's holding and just why. You know, just get down to the basics. We have our breath, and then do we have enough to eat today? What is it that we have to eat? Woo-wee, man! The truth is the foods that we're eating that converts our bodies into possible diseases. We are susceptible from the get-go. And there's ways that you can counteract them. My best way, as I've always said, is that truth is the best immune system booster. The more you start tapping something that is true, something that is the truth, you will start to get energized. You will start to change your being. You will start to change the relationship that you have with a lot of things. And because a lot of things you'll be starting to approach it in that way of just trying to look at the truth. And then we wind up looking into our bodies, which is something that we should have gotten into years ago. Years ago, like when we were kids, this is how we stay narcissistic and narcissists is that um, we can't get into our bodies as well. And there is a problem with the identity there, like it's just not enabled, which affects the mind. It's like, if you can imagine, it's the pinging, and then it chooses the mind the most, which is for fear, and also do as you say in order to fit in, and who cares how it feels to your body? That's a big thing. Watch out for that, man. All of the traditional value is designed to just make you numb about that. I mean, it's so funny to hear some people's like, yeah, I finally broke out of that tradition. I was like, I never even got into it, man. And you people, I mean, I'm sure there's something I'm vicing on for sure that's hanging me up, but I'm over the traditional values and thing. What really happens is seasons. You can't help but to notice, wow, it's amazing the way it smells in the air now with, it must be Christmas time. We call it Christmas. Let me tell you what's not coming down the chimney. Nothing down my chimney. It's always on fire. I mean, I'm always having a hot fire. I don't know, babes. What is this shit that we're hanging on to and forcing into and looking at each other going, uh-huh, uh-huh. And it's like, man, you people are just serving what? Loyal to, huh?